family moved in 1926. And Lorenza Bush was a track supervisor for the L&N Railroad, and he handled all of the track operations between pretty much halfway to Milton and halfway to Defuniak Springs, and then another track supervisor would take over, which is kind of how the railroad got built too, because Crestview started as a work camp for the railroads. And from this house, he could stand and look right down there, and you can see where the L&N Railroad went. He could see the depot from here, which unfortunately is no longer. And his wife, Miss Laura Bush, and you can see them up above the mantle there, that was their 50th anniversary. She was of means, as their great-granddaughter told us. We got to know her, and she used to come over to the house and play when she was a little girl, because their daughter, Opal, was her grandmother. So it was they had 3 daughters, and Mrs. Bush put her money to good use. Right after they moved in, probably 2.5, 3 years later, the Great Depression hit the United States, and it really affected a lot of people in Crestview, because you had people who were barely hanging on, who lived down along the tracks in section housing. And when the Depression hit, they lost a lot of their incomes. So Mrs. Bush got to work, and she started cooking hot meals each day for them. And every day people would line up outside the back door, and everybody got a hot meal to take home, black or white, she didn't care, but she just wanted to take care of the people in the community. So we kind of like to think that we're continuing to do that, but in a different way, by providing a little history.